I've always told people this is our homeland. This is where we were from. This is who we were, and we still have a lot of tribal members up here today who make this their home, and we all enjoy coming up here. And one of the sad parts as we come up here is the name of Mount Evans. People don't understand the magnitude of Evans's destruction to our people.
The Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes recently traveled to Denver to discuss the renaming of one of Colorado's historic landmarks. Mount Evans, a 14,000-foot peak just outside Denver, is named after Colorado Territorial Governor John Evans, who oversaw the Sand Creek Massacre of 1864. This Denver meeting brought together many Cheyenne and Arapaho citizens, many of them direct descendants of those who died on that day in 1864.
So this is a happy day for all of us that were involved in the massacre. The stories that came out and the things that happened to all of our relations, our brothers, our sisters, our uncles, our aunties, our grandmas and our grandpas and our children. The mountain that we all knew as Mount Evans will be changed to Mount Blue Sky in honor of the people that were killed in the massacre.
The sound of frigid winds and an occasional car passing by is about all that disturbs a quiet winter here, about an hour west of Denver. Cheyenne and Arapaho Productions came to look for any evidence of the proposed name change. This is the road that leads to the summit of Mount Evans, up this way. It's closed for the winter. This is my first time here, and it is absolutely stunning. It's difficult for me to think of the name Evans associated at all with the beauty of this place. To me personally, the name Blue Sky would much better reflect the majesty that you see and feel when you are here. This name change has been somewhat controversial around Colorado and into Denver. We were able to speak with some folks who live close by and get their feelings on the issue. Does it really matter to you either way, or you think it's a good thing, bad thing?
Well, actually, I think it's probably a good thing because for a couple of reasons. One, it's gotten Native American tribes perhaps together, although I shouldn't presume that.
I think it's time. I think we need to look at our history and own up to, the horrors of our history and acknowledge that not all, Evans probably did lots of good things for us, but this land belonged to the Native Americans first, and I think it's fair.
I think it's good for us to sit and listen to you guys talk about some of the history that we share, some of which is painful and horrible.
I'm very much in support of it. I'm very much in support of, respecting the land that we're inhabiting and respecting where it came from, and certainly the people that were here long before we were.
Who's backing the progress to get it changed? Is it a political change? Is it a non-political change? Is it?
It's not controversial to me. I know that it was not named by the most positive figure in Colorado history or U.S. history, and so I'm all for the renaming. I lived up in Alaska for several years, and Mount McKinley was renamed Denali up there, and I was all for that. Wasn't ours to name in the first place.
Back in Denver, History Colorado's new Sand Creek exhibit invites visitors to learn the background causes behind the deadly attack and the uncomfortable truth of America's recent history.
People say cancel culture. They say you're erasing history. No, you're not erasing any history. The history's never been taught, and history hasn't been written. It's never been put down.
Those who attended were sent home with a special Mount Blue Sky song. It was composed by Saul Birdshead as a memorial song for Tina Stevens' little man's brother, whose Arapaho name was Blue Sky.
What the song is saying is that blue skies. People are dancing. Just not my family, everybody's blue sky to us. You know, we're from the stars. That's where we come from. So we're sky people. And that's where the blues is for everybody. All the Arapaho and Cheyenne people. And youths too, I didn't know that. So that's awesome. I'm just cloud nine right now.
It's a shameful past that we have to all recognize, and I know some people don't want to say that, yes, that's what happened, but that's what happened. It's kind of like the Holocaust. You know, it happened. We can't deny it. It's happened. We see all these reflections of why it happened, but we just have to realize that there was a wrong done, and now we're trying to make everything right again.